We produce phosphate-based fertilizer to help farmers grow food to feed the world. And that's our tagline actually on the side of the bus, is we help the world grow the food it needs. The bus was produced in about a 1.5-year time period at the end of '08, early '09, and when we bought it, and it hit the road January the 5th of 2010. And we've had it on the road for a 1.5 years now, and had over 29,000 people go through the bus, getting a little education about phosphate and about fertilizer, farmers growing food. And this is our first venture out of the state of Florida. That first 1.5 years was all in Florida. And our territory people that sell our products to the farmers felt like it could be a good use to bring it up to shows like the MAGIE Show here and put it on display up here, because in Florida right now it'd be too hot. It'd be in the garage. There's no events going on down there. So perfect opportunity to bring it up here where the people are that grow the food, and let them have a look at it as well. When you walk in the back door, the first thing you see on the wall is what is phosphate, and it kind of describes it as a natural resource that there is no substitute for. There's no synthetic phosphorus available, and so it goes from the what is phosphate to phosphate in the human body, phosphorus. The daily recommended intake of phosphorus is 700 milligrams. You get that by eating 3 meals a day. When we went to school, phosphorus and phosphate weren't a big subject to be taught in school, so we knew we needed 18 nutrient minerals, and we heard of some of them, like eat your vegetables and your fruit and drink your milk and all the things that you do to be healthy, but the phosphorus part of the education didn't exist. And so it's built inside on a 6th grade education level, so that students will go in and they will be able to learn, and of course the adults do as well. After phosphate in the human body, there's a map in there that actually shows the location of major farms in the United States that use our product, and there's 5 buttons in there that turn lights on for the 5 key crops that are raised in the U.S. Corn, wheat, soybeans, potatoes, and rice. And you go from that display to the mining part of it, where we actually have a small simulation of a drag line, and the kids get to do the drag line digging. We show the water recycling that we do in mining is 95%. We recycle 95% of the water that we need, so what we draw from the aquifer is very minimal. We then go into the manufacturing part of it, and then on the front wall of the bus is where we start our reclamation pictures, photos of previously mined lands and what they've been put back to good use for. So those mined lands get returned to good uses in reclamation, and it pretty much winds up toward the back of the bus when you get back to the steps with one of the people's favorite spots, and that's crops to tabletops. And that display has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It has 3 different items that you would eat at each one of those meals, like 2 eggs, a slice of toast, and orange juice. And it explains how many milligrams of phosphorus are in those food items, so that we do not have to take pills or take phosphate supplements or phosphorus anything. We simply eat 3 meals a day with the food provided by the farmers, and we get the phosphorus we need to be strong.